before anything else, before the world gets loud again, before the day piles on, before the weight of what you don't yet have starts pressing down on you. I want you to stop, right here, right now. Take a breath and open your hands. Not just physically, open your heart, open your expectations. Open the parts of you that have been closed off because life has disappointed you before. Because what I have to say to you today is not what you've heard before. This is different. This is personal. And this is for you. My name is Jesus, and I want to talk to you about something that a lot of people are afraid to bring to me. Money, success, provision, the desire to do well, to build something, to not struggle, to not barely make it, to actually thrive. Let me say this clearly right from the start. I am not uncomfortable with this conversation. I created wealth. I invented abundance. The cattle on 1,000 hills belong to me. The silver is mine, and the gold is mine. I am not a god of scarcity. I am a god of more than enough. And today, I want to speak that over your life. So settle in. This next 50 minutes is between you and me. Let every affirmation land. Let every word go deep. Don't just hear these words, receive them. There is a difference between hearing something and letting it change what you believe. Today, I want to change what you believe about money, about success, about what you deserve, and about what I have planned for you. Let's begin. The first thing I need to undo is a lie that has been sitting in your mind, maybe for years. The idea that wanting to be financially successful is somehow selfish, that wanting more is greedy, that if you were truly spiritual, you'd be okay with just enough. I need you to hear me on this. That is not from me. I never said that. I never taught that. That is a religious spirit that has kept my people small and broke and ashamed of their own desires. And I am done with it. I came that you might have life and have it abundantly. That word, abundantly, in the original language, means overflowing, exceeding more than you can contain. I did not come to give you a survival life. I did not come so you could barely get by and call it blessed. I came so that your life would overflow. Overflow into your family. Overflow into your community. Overflow into the people around you who need what you have. Abundance is not the enemy of faith. Abundance is the point. Abundance is the platform for everything I want to do through you. Think about Solomon. I gave him more wealth than any king before or after him, and it was my idea. Not his request alone, mine. Think about Abraham. I made him so wealthy that the land couldn't contain him and his nephew at the same time. Think about Joseph. I took him from a prison cell to the second most powerful position in the most powerful nation on earth. Do you think that happened without financial resources? Do you think that happened without success? I am not against your success. Let this sink in right now. God is not against my prosperity. God is not punishing me with lack. Wanting to succeed is not unspiritual. I was made for abundance. It is my inheritance as a child of God. I release every lie that said I should be okay with less than what God promised. I open my hands and I receive what my Father has for me. Speak it, believe it. If this is already hitting you differently than you expected, drop a comment right now. Just write open hands. It takes 2 seconds, and it tells me you're ready to receive what God has for you today. Go ahead, I'll wait. Drop it below. I want to go deeper now, because the real barrier between where you are and where I want to take you financially is not your circumstances. It is not the economy. It is not bad luck. It is not what family you were born into or what mistakes you made. The real barrier is what you believe. Specifically, what you believe about yourself and what you deserve. And I want to dismantle that barrier right now, piece by piece. Some of you grew up in homes where money was always tight, where the conversation at the dinner table was always about what you couldn't afford, where struggle was the background noise of your entire childhood. And without meaning to, you absorbed a belief, a deep, quiet belief that said, this is just how it is for people like us. We work hard and we get by. We don't ask for too much. We don't expect too much. We survive. And I want to look that belief in the eye today and say, that is not your inheritance. That is not the life I planned for you. That was a ceiling that was put on you by circumstances. And I specialize in removing ceilings. Because here's what I know about you. You are not just any person. You are my child. And I don't father children into poverty. I father children into purpose and provision and the resources to fulfill everything I've called them to do. Your family history is not your financial destiny. Your past does not write your financial future. I do. And I have already written something for you that is so much bigger than what you grew up seeing. The question is, will you let yourself believe it? Will you let yourself receive it? Or will you keep the ceiling because it feels safer than the open sky? Speak this out loud right now. I break every poverty mindset that was passed down to me. I am not defined by what my family had or didn't have. I do not inherit lack. I inherit blessing. My financial story is being rewritten by God right now. I think like a child of the King because that is exactly what I am. Abundance is my normal. Overflow is my portion. I receive it fully, every single word of it. I want to speak blessing over your work today. Whatever it is you do, whether you love it or you're still figuring it out, I want to speak over it right now, because I am not a God who only shows up in churches and quiet times. I show up in offices and job sites and kitchen tables and laptop screens. I am present in your work, and I want to bless what your hands are doing. Whatever you put your hands to, I can bless it. That is not just a nice saying. That is a covenant promise. When you bring me into your work, your ideas, your decisions, your creativity, your effort, I multiply it. I open doors that your resume alone could never open. I give you favor with people who have no logical reason to choose you over someone else. I give you ideas in a shower that turn into something that changes everything. I am not limited to what is possible in the natural. I work in the supernatural, and the supernatural is available to you in your career, in your business, in everything you're building. I want to speak specifically to those of you who are building something, who have a business or a dream or an idea that you've been working on, pouring into, sometimes wondering if it's ever going to break through. Don't stop. I see what you're building. I see what you're building. I see the late nights and the moments where you almost quit, but didn't. I have not forgotten what you started. I have not moved on to someone else's dream. I am still in this with you. The breakthrough you've been believing for is not as far away as it feels. Keep going, keep building, keep showing up. I am about to move. Say this over your work today. My work is blessed. My hands are anointed. Every project I touch carries the favor of God. Doors are opening for me that only God could open. I am not average. I carry the blessing of the Most High into every room I walk into. My business is growing. My income is increasing. The right people are finding me at the right time. Promotion is coming. Breakthrough is coming. It is already in motion. I speak it. It is done. We're about halfway through, and I want to pause here for just a moment. Not because the momentum needs to stop, but because I want to make sure what we've covered so far has actually landed. So take a breath. Check in with yourself. Is something shifting? Is something opening up that was closed before? Is there a belief that's beginning to crack? A ceiling that's beginning to lift? That's not coincidence. That's what truth does when it gets in. Right now, before we go further, drop a comment below and tell me which section hit you the hardest so far. Was it breaking the poverty mindset? Was it your work being blessed? Was it knowing God is not against your success? Just write the one word or phrase that hit you. It costs you nothing. And it might be exactly what someone else scrolling through the comments needs to see today. Drop it below. And while you're there, if this video is doing something in you, share it right now. Send it to one person. That friend who's been struggling. That family member who's been grinding and can't catch a break. That person whose name just came to mind. Yes, that one. Send it to them. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is put the right words in front of the right person at the right moment. Be that person for someone today. Now let's keep going. I want to talk about favor, not luck, not coincidence, not being in the right place at the right time by accident. Favor, the supernatural blessing I place on a person's life that makes things happen for them that have no natural explanation. I placed it on Joseph, and a prison guard noticed him out of hundreds of prisoners and gave him a position that eventually led to the palace. I placed it on Ruth, and she gleaned in the field that just happened to belong to Boaz, the man who would change her entire life. I placed it on Esther, and the king extended his scepter to her when he had every reason not to. That is what favor looks like. And I want to place it on you. Favor means the interview goes differently than it should have for someone with your background. Favor means the client chooses you even though you quoted more than everyone else. Favor means someone makes a phone call on your behalf that you didn't ask for. Favor means the loan gets approved when it probably shouldn't have. Favor means you walk into a room and something shifts. People notice you. People remember you. People want to do business with you, and you can't fully explain why. That is me working on your behalf. In ways you can see and in ways you can't. I want to tell you something I need you to hold on to. Favor is not reserved for a select few. It is not based on how long you've been following me, or how many times you've been to church, or how perfectly you've lived. Favor is a gift. I give it to people who simply trust me and walk with me. And you are walking with me, right? Means favor is available to you right now, today, in whatever situation you're about to walk into. I am going before you. I am making a way. I am opening what looked shut. Watch what I do. Say this right now and mean every word. The favor of God is on my life. I walk into rooms differently because God goes before me. I am noticed. I am remembered. I am chosen. Doors open for me that were closed for others. The right people find me at the right time. I don't have to force anything. God's favor makes room for me. I carry supernatural advantage in every area of my life. Financial favor, career favor, business favor, relationship favor. It is on me. Right now, today, say it like it's already true, because it is. I want to speak directly to the debt right now. The credit card balances, the student loans, the money borrowed that hasn't been paid back yet. The financial decisions from a season you're not proud of that are still following you around. The number that sits in the back of your mind and makes your stomach tighten when you think about it. I see it. I know exactly what it is. And I am not judging you for it. I am speaking over it. There was a widow in the Bible. She came to Elisha in absolute crisis. Her husband had died. Creditors were at her door. They were about to take her 2 sons as slaves to pay the debt. She had nothing left, 1 jar of oil. And Elisha told her to collect as many empty jars as she could from her neighbors and start pouring. She poured from that 1 jar into jar after jar, and it didn't run out until the last jar was full. Then she sold the oil, paid off every debt, and had enough left over to live on. That is the God I am. That is what I do with 1 small thing in surrendered hands. The jar doesn't run out until the need is met. I am speaking that same miracle over your financial situation right now. What you have in your hands, your skills, your time, your effort, your faith, I am multiplying it. The debt that feels impossible is not impossible to me. I specialize in impossible. I am opening streams of income you haven't thought of yet. I am returning what was taken. I am restoring what was lost. I am bringing the kind of financial turnaround that makes people ask what happened. And the answer is going to be simple. God happened. Declare this right now. My debt does not define my destiny. God is supernaturally canceling what I cannot cancel on my own. New income is coming. Old debts are being paid. I am moving from survival to surplus, from barely enough to more than enough, from debt to freedom. I speak financial breakthrough over my life right now. Every chain of lack is broken. I am stepping into the financial freedom God always intended for me. Say it, believe it. It is already in motion. I want to speak over your identity now, because everything I've said about money and favor and breakthrough, it only sticks if you actually believe you are someone it can happen to. And I know some of you are listening to these affirmations, and a little voice in the back of your mind is saying, yeah, but not me. Not really. Maybe for other people, but not me. I want to address that voice directly. It is lying to you. And I am about to tell you the truth. You were built for success. I did not create you for mediocrity. I did not wire you for failure. I did not send you to this earth to spend your entire life struggling and wondering why nothing works. I made you in my image. Think about what that means. In my image. The image of the one who spoke the world into existence. The image of the one who turned water into wine at a wine mattered to the people there. The image of the one who takes 5 loaves and 2 fish and feeds thousands. That is whose image you carry. And it lives in you right now. You have creativity that has not been fully tapped yet. You have gifts that have not found their full expression yet. You have ideas sitting inside you that could change your financial situation completely if you trusted them enough to act on them. I put those gifts there. I put those ideas there. I am waiting to see what you do with them. Not because I'm testing you, because I'm excited for you. I already know what happens when you step into what I made you for, and it is good. It is really good. The success that's coming for you is the kind that takes your breath away. Say this and let it go all the way down. I was built for success. I was not made for mediocrity. The gifts inside me are real, and they are powerful. I have what it takes because God put it there. I am creative. I am capable. I am resourceful. I attract success because I was made in the image of a God who overflows. I stop shrinking. I stop playing small. I step into everything God created me for, starting right now. I am built for this. Say it again. I am built for this. We're getting close to the end now, and I want to pause one more time, because I want to make sure you're not just passively listening. I want you to be actively receiving. So here's what I want you to do right now. Before we finish, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't yet. Every week, I put out messages just like this one, spoken directly over your life. Messages about faith, about provision, about purpose, about what God is doing in your season right now. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss one. And then drop one more comment. Write, "I receive it." 3 words. That's your declaration that what we've covered today is not just something you heard, it's something you received. Drop it below right now. I'll see it now. Let's finish strong. The last section is the most powerful. T with me. I want to do something right now. I want to speak a blessing over you. Not a general, vague, hope things work out kind of blessing. A specific, intentional, I mean every word, this blessing. So I need you to receive this. Put your hand on your chest if you want. Close your eyes if you're somewhere you can do that. And just receive. I bless your finances right now. Every account, every income stream, every investment, every idea you've been sitting on. I speak increase over it. I speak multiplication over it. I speak supernatural growth that cannot be explained by the natural alone. What has been dry, I am watering it. What has been stuck, I am moving it. What has been closed, I am opening it. Receive this blessing right now. Your finances are blessed. I bless your career. The job you have right now, I am blessing the work of your hands in it. I am giving you ideas that make you indispensable. I am opening the door to the next level, the promotion, the raise, the opportunity that changes the trajectory. And for those of you who are between things right now, who are in a transition and don't know what's next, I am blessing the in-between. I am using this season to set up the next one. The right door is about to open. And when it does, you'll know it was me. Your career is blessed. I bless your business, every client, every product, every service, every pitch, every proposal. I am sending the right people to you. I am giving you the creativity to build something that stands. I am blessing your reputation. Your name is becoming one that people trust and refer and come back to. The business that looked slow is about to accelerate. The idea that seemed too big is about to make sense. I am in your business, and where I am, things grow. Your business is blessed. I bless your home. I bless the roof over your head. And if you've been praying for a home of your own, I see that prayer. I have not forgotten it. I bless your family's provision. I bless your children's future, that they will not inherit lack. They will inherit the fruit of what you are building right now through faith. Every sacrifice you make for your family, I see it. I honor it. I multiply it. Your home is blessed. Your family is blessed. And I bless you. Not just what you do. You, the person who showed up to this video today. Maybe desperate, maybe just hoping, maybe not even sure you believed it would do anything. I see you. I know why you're here. And I want you to know, this was not an accident. I put this in front of you today because I wanted to say something to you specifically. You are mine. You are loved. You are chosen. And everything I have said today over your finances, your work, your business, your home. I meant every word. It is spoken, it is released, it is yours. Receive it. Say these final affirmations with me now, out loud if you can. Let your mouth speak what your heart is beginning to believe. I am financially blessed. Abundance is my inheritance. I am not defined by my past financial struggles. Money flows to me because I am a steward who honors God with what I have. I am debt-free in the process of becoming so and walking toward it every day. I attract wealth, opportunity, and success. The favor of God follows me everywhere I go. My income is increasing. My net worth is growing. My financial future is bright, and it is secured by the promises of God. I am successful, not to show off, but to show up for the people God has placed in my life. I use my resources to bless others, and the more I give, the more I receive. God is my source, not my job, not the economy, not any single person. God is my source, and He never runs dry. I have more than enough. I live generously. I save wisely. I invest boldly. I trust God with every financial decision I make, and He directs my steps into paths of provision I haven't even imagined yet. Say it all. Mean every word. Before you go, I want to say one last thing, and I need you to hear it, not as a closing line, but as a truth to carry with you out of this room. Into your car, into your workplace, into your kitchen, into everything that's waiting for you today. You are not on your own in this. The financial situation you're navigating, I am in it with you. The dream you're building, I am building it with you. The breakthrough you've been waiting for, I have not forgotten about it. It is coming. It is closer than it has ever been. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep your hands open. Because here's what I know about open hands. They can receive. Closed fists hold on to what they have. Open hands receive what's coming. And what's coming for you, if you stay in this, if you stay with me, if you keep walking in faith, is so much more than you can currently picture. I have plans for you that would make your head spin if I showed them to you all at once. So I show them to you one step at a time. And today's step was this: receiving the truth that you are blessed, that you are favored, that you are built for success, that I am for you, and that your best financial days are not behind you. They are in front of you. If this video blessed you today, do 3 things. 1. Leave a comment below. Just write, "Blessed and favored." Let that be your declaration for today. 2. Share this video with someone who needs it right now. You already know who it is. 3. Subscribe and hit the bell, because every week I release a new message spoken directly over your life. I don't want you to miss a single one. God bless you. I love you. And I'll see you in the next one.